Gpac from Chirac. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Free Jeff Ford. Man, they wouldn't let Jeff Ford out. He went up for appeal, and they denied him under the First Step Act. And this from the Chicago Tribune, it says, former Chicago gang member Kingpin Jeff Ford loses First Step Act bid for freedom after 40 years in prison. Convicted of offering to bomb U.S. buildings for $2 million in order the murder of rival drug dealers. The 76-year-old El Rookin founder was denied release under legislation allows judges to consider compassionate release for aging inmates. It said the last time Jeff Ford was seen outside prison walls was during the late 80s. He was the defiant leader of the Chicago most violent street gang who once offered to commit terrorist attacks for a Libyan dictator. After nearly 40 years in virtual solitary confinement in a federal supermax prison, the 76-year-old Ford has appealed for leniency, saying he's an ailing grandfather who wants to be with his family. Earlier this year, he sent a handwritten plea to a federal judge in Chicago under the First Step Act, which allows sentences to be reduced for elderly or ill prisoners. Given the length time that the defendant has been in custody, much as his immediate family, deceased sister Ford wrote a letter in blockly handwriting. The defendant wishes to take the time to rekindle his personal relationship with his children and forge new relationship with his grandchildren, who were born after his incarceration. Man, they had this man locked up for 40 years. He can't talk to no other inmates. He can't talk to nobody on the outside world. And they had, what's the guy's name? The guy that shot Ronald Reagan. Robert Brinkley Jr., whatever his name is. He's supposed to get 80 years. They sent him to a crazy house, eating Jell-O and playing with Play-Doh, painting pictures. He's out playing a guitar, walking down the street. And they was giving him furloughs. And he shot the President of the United States of America. He shot Ronald Reagan. And Jeff Ford and them, they wasn't going to blow up no buildings for Muammar Gaddafi. Because I talked to one of them old El Rookin brothers before. One time I was locked up. And I asked him about it. I said, man, was y'all going to commit some terrorist acts? He was like, no, man. We was trying to pull a finesse to get that $2 million. And that finesse got everybody locked up, man. Then they had a guy go down there undercover to try to sell them some rocket launchers. And Jeff Ford didn't even go. One of the generals went. And they sold them some broke rocket launchers. Man, that's crazy. This man been locked up for 40 years, man. And we got snitches all over Chicago. I ain't going to say the gang's name. They whole mob is snitches, man. They get caught with keys, fentanyl, guns, murders. And they right back on the street. Man, that's crazy, man. Free Jeff Ford, man. That's Gpac from Chirac. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button.